How's it going? Carl here, and today we're going to be developing a stacked bar chart in Power BI. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First things first, we're going to come over here to build, and we're going to come over here to stack 100% stack bar chart. So we'll click on that, and then we'll come over here and just give us some room to start working on this. All right, so we see here we have a y-axis, x-axis, and a legend. So on our y-axis, we're going to go ahead and add in our region. And then our x-axis, we're going to go ahead and add in sales. And now we can see that we have a 100% stacked bar chart, right? So let's go ahead and start doing some formatting to see where the differences can lie. Now, just keep in mind also, if we go ahead and add in, let's just say we add in our profit, we'll see that we have basically a split, and if we add in our quantity, we'll have another split here. All right, so we'll start editing from there, and we go into format. Again, we don't want to skip the size and style, so let's add our border and our shadow. We did that, got that out the way. Here in our title, we see we have sum of sales. We can get rid of sum of by just simply going to our title, getting rid of sum of there. And then we can go to sum of that as well. So we have sales, profit, and quantity by region. So now we see that we have something a little different here. I love this font in Power BI, so I use this quite often. And we'll just come here and take that away, go to the y-axis. As we can see, we have the fonts that we can change and manipulate here in our y-axis. We can also turn our title off, and we can go straight down to our x-axis. I like to just turn the title off. We see we have a min and max range here. Again, this is a 0% to 100%. So this works a little bit different. It says industry value is optional. So let's just say I want my min to be, let's just say 0.2. And if I do 0.2, it'll give me just 20%. And if I want my max to be, let's just say 0.7, it'll give me 70%. So just remember it's in decimals instead of values. And let's just show you what happens if you actually put values. So let's just say I put 1,000. As you can see, there's nothing that happens. All right, so just keep that in mind. So using the 100% stack bar chart, you can only use your percentages for your min and max. All right, we're gonna go down to values, just changing this font color and increasing the size just a tad bit. And we can minimize the x-axis. We can skip the legend unless you just want to, let's just say, change it to a different spot. I don't want to add a legend title, so I can come here and easily just turn this title off and get rid of that. Now grid lines, again, if you want to update and change your grid lines, you just click on that drop down and it'll give you the options to do so. You can also turn on your zoom slider. Zoom slider works the same on every visual. You just slide it left to right from either end. And then we're going to move right into the bars. All right, so you can change the bar series transparency, but you can't change the colors unless you click on a actual bar. So if we click on sales, profit, or quantity, we'll see that if I click on sales, I can change this color to another color, and I can just leave it at all. If I wanted to add a border, I can add a border. This also gives me the ability to edit and update the border, as well as increase the width of the border. So the borders will look like that. All right, turn that off. And if we go down to ribbons, now this would be interesting. So instead of just switching to the ribbon chart, we can just turn it on here, and it'll give us this ribbon effect. We can also turn our data labels on. So now we'll get to see what the percentages are in each region based on sum of sales, profit, and quantity. And we can also add in a reference line again here. So if we want to add in a reference line, we can add in a constant reference line. And that's it in a nutshell. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial for the 100% stacked bar chart. I'm Carl. Peace.